really diligently to try to find a sustainable future for the Issaquah Press Group, and we've been unsuccessful in doing so. So February 24th, that week will be our last week of publishing. One of the things I want to be really, really clear about is this path started about 6 years ago. Revenue dipped and profit went away, and for 5 years that was kind of the way it was. Over the past 16, 17 months, you guys have done unbelievable work to try to bring this place back to where it needed to be. I've told you guys this before, our audience growth was significant. When you're looking at 200% and 300% growth in digital audience, we saw volunteer subscribers grow during the first half of the year. And we even saw revenue grow from our local advertisers. Making a decision to close a community staple like this is a really, really tough one. And unfortunately, that's where we ended up.
My name is Dolores Luce, was Dolores Push before I got married. And I've been reading the press ever since my parents and I and my brother moved to Issaquah, which was in the 50s. And the press always had a story in there about someone I knew or someone I'd like to know, people that were going on trips. Or what I really appreciated too was the listing of things that were coming up in Issaquah. Otherwise, I would have been missing things. It was a big part of our life. I mean, the press came and we read it and talked about it. So when I heard about that day, it was just like, it hurt. And that's why I called the press, just to tell you how I felt. It was like losing a friend, and I lost some friends. So I'm gonna miss it terribly. I just hope you guys at the press all find something that you would be happy with, and I just wish the press could keep on for another 100 and so many years. So it's been great.
My name is Mary Fricke. I've lived in Issaquah since 1958, and I've taken the press every week since that time. I have to say, I didn't wait for it to be a free press. I've paid a subscription because I think that's really important. I felt like there was a death when I first saw in the Seattle Times that they were thinking of closing this paper. And the first issue that came out after that, I almost cried. It is so sad for our community. The press is the fabric that draws us together, because we know about what's going on in our community as far as sports, as far as cultural activities are concerned, and particularly what's going on in City Hall. And I just have been I look forward to getting it every week. So it's going to be a sad day. The last publication comes out.
I'm Liz Giordano. I cover city politics in Sammamish and Issaquah, and I've been at the Issaquah Press for about 6 months. I'm going to miss covering the local politics here in Sammamish and Issaquah. Covering local news is really important to the residents because this is where all the decisions that impact their daily lives happen. And without the press, residents are going to miss that watchdog on government. And who's going to cover the PFAS contamination or city council elections coming up?
Hi, I'm Greg Farrar, and I have been at the Issaquah Press as their staff photographer for 20 and a half years, since July 1996. It is just a privilege. All I do is walk around with a camera, a box, snapping shutters, taking pictures of those things, but it has a value to the community that really outweighs the mere task. And I'm just humbled that for 20 years, everybody in Issaquah let me do that. Let me photograph them in the good times and the bad times, through all the salmon days, parades and concerts on the green I've covered. And when I go to these events, people know who I am just because I've been there so long. Here comes the Issaquah Press when they see me. So they have made me a member of that fraternity of people.
I'm Stuart Miller. I've been working at the press since June 2016, and I write mostly for the Snow Valley Star newspaper, covering pretty much everything but sports. Also help out with the Issaquah Press and the Sammamish Review. I'll miss the teamwork it takes to put out a newspaper every week. I'll really miss growing up in Issaquah. I've taken the press for granted, I guess. Just assuming it will always be there. I've seen it change a lot since I was a kid when I was reading it, so it's just a bummer that it's going to be gone.
Hi, I'm David Hayes. I've been here 18 years, and I do a little bit of everything from page design, writing stories, taking photos, and helping everybody else to do their job. What I like most about working at the Issaquah Press was how I had the freedom to do a little bit of everything. One day if I wanted to write a story, I would. Next day I'd do page design, and the third day I could write and take photos, and just had the freedom of working as long as short as I wanted to and fill in the blanks for everybody else.
So I'm Neil Pearson. I'm the sports reporter for the Issaquah Press Group, and I've been working here for 3.5 years. And so my job description here, basically I cover 6 high schools. I cover Skyline, Issaquah, Eastside Catholic, Liberty, and Mount Si. It's a really busy job and really a lot of fun. I'm going to miss all of the coaches and kids and parents that I get to cover on a weekly basis. They make my job a lot of fun most of the time. Rarely get any complaints, which I guess means I'm doing a good job, and I'm thankful that I can brighten people's day by writing about their kids and the great things that they're doing. So I'm really going to miss that.
My name is Christina Corrales-Toy. I am the digital editor and reporter here at the Issaquah Press. I've been here for 4.5 years, and my job is I manage the websites and the social media accounts, and I also do a little bit of writing. This was the first job that I got straight out of college, and it's been such a learning experience. Mostly I write community features, so I've met so many outstanding men, women, teenagers, and children here in the Issaquah community. And I can't tell you how amazing it is to be able to sit down with them and hear their stories. And I want to say from the bottom of my heart, it's been such a privilege to get to know all of you. And thank you for letting me tell your stories.
Ready to walk in, Alberto. All right. Thanks. On the last one. Here.